So my ReBoot hero this month is Chantelle Merritt, who is Oxfordshire's ambassador for the Purple Angel, which is all about dementia awareness. And Chantelle, what I wanted to talk to you about, you've been working with people who've been affected with dementia for many years now, and I just wondered if you had anything to share with us that is helpful for people who are caring for people at home, things that they might not be aware of or know that would make everything easier for them and the people they're looking after.
Yeah, so obviously, being aware of the environment, there may be a few things that you could change that could actually make life easier for the person with dementia. Things like spatial awareness can become a problem with some forms of dementia, so floor coverings, things like having a rug on the floor might appear as a hole to someone with dementia. Lots of patterns on floors or walls can be mistaken as something different. Their perception can be quite different.
So if you've got butterflies on the wall, they might think they're coming out of the wall.
Yeah, so any patterns, they could think that it was bugs or something like that could become frightening. They could see things that aren't necessarily there. Everyday objects aren't always so recognisable. Places in the home, they relate to pictures, and items may be better than words, so putting some signs up to help people reorientate to
what do you say, kitchen or
toilets,
toilet.
Things like that, just some help, but with a picture as well. Lots of things can help, for example colour, a white plate, someone might eat better if the crockery is a different colour.
What sort of colour?
So blue is a really good colour, just makes the food stand out. On a white plate it can sometimes be lost and they won't eat as well. And the same with toilet seats and maybe disabled rails, handrails in toilets. If they're a contrasting colour, red for example, it will help them find the toilet better.
And can you actually buy a red toilet seat? And
yes,
a red...
absolutely. There is lots and lots of really good resources out there, lots of aids for the home.
And where would you find them as a dementia? Is there a particular website?
Lots of websites actually. Okay. There's lots of really good websites that will find things to help in the home.
And so the last two colours that go, I read, were red and green, is that right? So the more red and green, the longer and the easier it is to...
Yeah, I think there is a few things about the colour, but yeah, definitely colour and a hole over white things, especially for things like crockery and toilets.
And then I also read that very often, if people are wandering at night, because they walk a lot at night sometimes, some people I understand do, that if you change the texture of the carpet, they'll actually sort of stop and stop pacing and going round and round.
That could definitely work. For example, I've said different floor coverings. If you swap from one to the other, it can be perceived as something different. So, for example, the end of a flooring could be perceived as a step, or it could be perceived for them as an end. So they may just turn around and go back, thinking that that's as far as they can go, because they tend to look at the floor maybe and not up, so they would turn around and go back.
But if they perceive it as a step, is that a problem? So it would be better to have the same carpet everywhere.
The same flooring, keep it
struggling
consistent.
with.
Yeah. It will be different for different types of dementia, but it is something that definitely can happen.
Yeah. And you said something about kitchens and putting things in clear containers.
Yeah, so just things, if there's something that you really want the person to be able to find, significant items, then make them findable. So things in clear jars, something that they'd be able to see through, right, so they can find it.
And if the plates are white and that's a difficulty, presumably cutlery should also be red or green or a strong
there is
colour.
lots again of aids that help people find things and help support them better if they need it, depending on their type of dementia. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Chantelle. That was really helpful.
No problem.